Okay guys, welcome to my little Ka-50 little showcase of the guns in the system. I'm also going to do a cold start. Not really a tutorial, but just kind of show you what I go through here. Ka-50 looks pretty complicated at first. Almost everything is clickable on it, but it's not really too bad compared to other modules. It's the same thing. You want to provide power first, so batteries 1 or 2, and you want to get the generators. Fuel pumps. I do have the sound turned all the way down because they were making a lot of noise before. So I turned on the audio for that. Next, I'm turn on the econ and the L104 and the UV26, IMU and IMUE heat. And let's switch over here. I'm going to go ahead and get the APU started, which means I'm going to go over here to APU, flip the switch on. I do have everything turned down, so okay, there we go. Turn on our radios and that link. Turn on the piece and over here. And turn on the fuel quantity. And let's see, what am I missing? One turn on the side. Nav computer. Over here, I'm going to turn this twice to operational. Wrong button. This one off. So we want this one to be on. And the switch I'm looking for is right down here to operational. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we've got the radios on, we've got the fuels, batteries, pumps, got the fuel on. I'm going to go ahead and flip on the EEG, and fire suppression. Click that twice. And double check over here. Make sure we got everything. Okay, we got this one, moves up. On and on and on. I'm going to get this warmed up. And here I just switch with the left engine and left handle, turn off the brake and hit start. Just look at the engine started up here. I'm going to turn on the navigation system, keep this to update. Like I said, not really a tutorial, but just kind of showing you real quick with the startup process in case you wanted to see it. Once this stabilizes around 7, we're going to start writing it. And we could go ahead and turn on the nav computer. And go ahead and turn on the laser to standby. And this one's backward from the other planes. Instead of left control C, it's right control C. I'll close the door, make it a little bit quieter. Okay, so what did I mess up here? I do have the fuel pumps on, right? No, I don't. That would help. Okay. You want to turn on the left fuel shut off, and the left switch here, the left engine, before you flip this one over. We're going to start this over again. Here we go. Now it's going to spin up. I got in the habit of turning these both on at once because you can go ahead and turn both these on and then turn on the EEG as I did with both switches. Some people do one and then the other. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, this time you can see this rise up here. Navigation system is up and running. It takes a little while to boot up. That's why I do it now. A little bit sooner than usual. No harm done. We got the generators on and the batteries on. And the inverter switched to auto. Okay, this has stabilized. And I don't want to forget like I did last time. Turn to right. Zip this on. Switch this on over to the right. Same thing follows over here. It's a little bit hard right now since I can't hear, since I turned on the game sounds. They tend to be really, really loud. I'm going to uncage our side by just hovering over this button here and using middle mouse button to scroll up and down a little bit. Here we have engine number 2 spooling up. You would be able to hear the voice normally sometimes. A little bit of alarms, but I have everything turned way down, like I said. Go ahead and get the weapons armed. Okay, 2 has stabilized. APU shut down. Last but not least, page up twice. That'll raise these up.
Watch ekran.
Get zoomed back out here so I can see everything. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we are good to go. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and do autopilot or pitch and everything else. So my trim. And wheels up. And just to our left here, you see I set up some targets. It's kind of awkward not being able to hear my stuff. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm going to inch on forward here. Getting used to the CH pedal still. I have a tendency to keep 1 foot forward at all times, and it always throws me off. And targets say 3.5 nautical miles, but I found that to be not so true. We're going to slow down here a little bit. And let's get going down to about 15 for a hover. Okay, now that we were in a nice little auto over here, we're gonna, I like turning on the auto turn and select down targets. Some people prefer it to be manually so they can manually turn. I much prefer the automatically slew. And this little target here, you see, little circle here. Your helicopter would automatically turn to where the target is. Here down here, you see we have 2 targets ahead. I'm just going to zoom in and scroll on over. TA means you're tracking. I'm just going to rotate over. Missile away. Good hit. His buddy is probably going to run a little bit. There he goes. Tracking him. 4.3. Missiles away. Ooh, good strike. 2 for 2. I'm going to look down at my map here. The little yellow line you see here is where the squall is focused. So I'm just going to rotate this all the way over. I'm going to zoom back out. As you can see, the helicopter is slewing over. The auto hover really helps a lot with this, because as you can see, I'm just looking down at the screens, not really paying a whole lot of attention to what's around me. Okay, they should be right around this area. Here they are. Let's zoom back in. Got the first one targeted. 5.8, that should be perfectly well within the range. Got the C, got TA and C. It appears that I have drifted a bit. Rockets away. Missiles away. Quicker. And that was a miss. I'm going to lower this down here just slightly. And slow down the box a little bit. Not slow it down, shrink it down. Let's go back over. Missiles away. You can see it kind of flailing around on the screen. Boom, good hit. Go over to his next buddy. Missiles away. Good hit. Move on to the next. Easy peasy. Shooting fish in a barrel, as Garrus would say. Missiles away. As I hit off the distance, I focused on the wrong guy, but we got him. That APC is going down. So 1 miss due to having the wrong side selected. Didn't zoom in quite enough. That is it, guys. That is a basic demonstration. We'll go ahead and get the 2 guys off the distance. I'll reset this. Look up a little bit. Turn off the auto hover. I am a little bit leery of flying with no sound. I can normally hear the click of the I can hear the click of my whatchamacallit, the trim, so I know when I'm trimming exactly. But with no audio, it's a little bit hard. It's funny because the missile sounded quite loud still. And sometimes with here with the autopilot selecting bank hold, pitch hold, those are 2 that you always want to have on. Or at least I do. The autopilot heading hold is one that I tend to turn off a lot, just because the helicopter would like to keep trying to turn on you, and it can get a little distracting. So I turn it on and off as needed. Get a little bit closer to these last two guys. There's one off in the distance. I'm going to reset my trim. As I do this, you can see it aggressively pull back. And reset my trim here at 15. Get my speed back down to about 15. Holding at a 15-degree pitch. And slightly lower, so I don't lose too much speed too fast. Auto hover is engaged. Reset my trim once more. And back at it. Auto turn, ground attack, press O to uncage. Get zoomed back in here just like last time. And slew my target over. These guys are set to fire, so if I'm detected for too long, they will see me. Target is locked. Select my missiles. Fire away. Tank 1 is down. Tank 2 is somewhere around here. There we go. Let's get this a little bit over. I'm going to have my foot on the rudder as always. Kind of a sloppy shot. It should be good though. The Vickers missiles carries 12 of them. Looks like a good strike. Yes. We got 3 left. And for the heck of it, let's go ahead and go for this guy over here. This is a custom map that I made. It's mainly fooling around with the Predator and the A-10. But it works fine for this too. Let's get this view back. Okay, must be way low. We're gaining altitude a lot faster than I had been paying attention to. The higher you are, typically the farther you can fire. However, getting way too high here. So I'm having a little bit of trouble. Auto hover still engaged. Okay, that should be good. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So we're going to kind of get out of control a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is reset my target. Turn off auto hover. Let's get slowed back down here. And we've got ourselves a vortex ring state. Not part of this tutorial. Not that this is a tutorial. Not a part of this video. That's fine. We wanted to lose some altitude anyways. Let's go ahead and get reestablished here. Perfect example of how quickly things can get bad when you are not paying attention. For example, me recording this video. I tend to talk a lot and then I get distracted. And we're going to hold altitude here. As you see, we're back nice and stable again. Now we have a little bonus for you guys. I'll call that a bonus. Okay, unslew. Let's go back over to our target area. As you see, vortex ring state can be dangerous. Luckily, we were way up high, too high up. And you just start falling like a rock. This was a SAM site. However, I changed it. So, let's get zoomed in here. And we are checking, and we are good to go. Boom. Okay, guys, that is it for the little battle show here, little weapon display, and start off and take off. I'm going to zoom out here so I can see all my controls nice and easy. Turn off auto hover. Gain some speed. Enable route mode. Airfield 2. Now with the autopilot engaged, you'll see the helicopter, it's turning itself. I have no hands on the controls. It's going to fixate on the landing field I have picked in the mission editor. When I set up this mission, I'm going to go ahead and gain some speed here. I'm going to drop some altitude. That's perfectly fine. We will level off. If you've noticed, if you've used the Ka-50 before, I have selected the autopilot for radar mode. Updates faster, and it's a little bit more accurate. And here we're heading back to base. So let's see, we have we have about 6 targets. Quick and easy, dirty missions just to kind of showcase the Ka-50. Nothing too complicated. I'm going to manually intervene here a little bit. There we go. Raise and lower the collective a little bit. That was an aggressive pitch. Whenever you make aggressive pitches like that, you always will need to do a little bit of manual intervention, especially when you're flying at this speed. Reset my trim. As you see, the helicopter jerked just slightly. Altitude is raising once more. Autopilot's a little bit slow to adjust, especially at these speeds. I still have no hands on the controls. I'm going to turn off heading mode. Turn off route mode. I've now got full hands on controls again. Landing gear deployed. Cut the collective slightly. I'm dropping the collective as I'm raising. As you see, we're maintaining an even climb. I'm doing this manually. Now, one thing, I have lost my settings a while back, a couple weeks ago, and I have lost my settings for the nose steering, so it's a little bit hard for me as I land. Here we go. And see, before I was able to steer a little bit. Here we go, using right rudder and just a little bit of collective. So one thing I like with the Ka-50 is you do have the little wheels on the bottom. We'll go ahead and stop here. Okay, now for shutdown, I just basically, any order is fine. I don't get too technical. Turn off the laser, turn off navigation system, autopilots, all this stuff doesn't really matter all that much. Turn the sign off. The system is going to get alarm, no alarm. Okay, all the things that we did before, basically doing the opposite, flipping them off to off. What I'm going to do here, quick, cut the engines, turn off the batteries, fuel pumps, fuel shut off. We don't need the nav. This should be going around 2 here. Brake on, and as you see, it turned the 2 yellow knobs back down. And that is it. We are shut down. Take off, had some fun, return to base, use a little bit of autopilot, and full shutdown. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Take care.